Good morning, Floss Tube. It's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today it's Saturday. It is the 22nd of January, and this is Chart of the Week video number 122. Pretty sure. I'll put it at the beginning. Anyway, hi, welcome. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm finally feeling more normal. My legs are not shaky anymore. My stomach seems to have calmed down. Still have a cough, but it's minimal at this point. Usually I say that and watch, I'll have a coughing fit. So yeah, it feels good to feel better. Dan is doing better. He's still blowing quite a bit, but he's doing better. My brother got COVID a week ago from his daughter. He rode in the car with her for a short period of time, and she tested positive later that day. So he caught it from her, even though he's fully vaccinated and boosted. He's doing better, just stuffy now. So yeah, it's just one thing after another. Today is sunny, it's cold. We did get some snow. It's mostly cleared off the streets, but it's been pretty frigid, so it hasn't melted much. Anyway, let's start with the question of the week from last week. Was, if you were going to stitch a red sampler, which one would it be? There were some very good choices, and I wrote a few of them down to add to my list, my ever-growing list of charts that I want to add to my collection. And there are quite a few of you who aren't interested in stitching a red sampler, but you still played along, and I appreciate you doing that. So thank you for answering that question. Today's chart of the day, chart of the week. It is a day, but it's a week. Someday I'm going to get that all straight. But the chart of the week for this week is from the Blue Flower, and it's called Winter Blooms. Because it's been so cold, I thought we would do something with winter. I know some of you are having summer, and some of you live in states that are warmer than Nebraska, but still going to do a wintry chart. And it doesn't scream winter to me. So, you know, I think it would work in any area of the country or the world. So, color palette is pretty. Let me get it situated here. There's the color palette. Let me see if I can find something white to hold this up against. Hold on. My fingers aren't working real well this morning. There. We'll use this. That'll give you a better idea of the colors. So there you go. Uses five over dyes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 DMCs. The model was stitched on 40 count Driftwood from Color and Cotton. The stitch count is 95 by 130. I don't have Driftwood in 40 count, but I do have it in 32. So I'm going to show that to you. Again, this is a Color and Cotton. Driftwood is kind of a nice gray color. Looks something like that. And that's what the colors look like on it. It's pretty. but I have options. This is 36 count Boston linen. It is from Seraphim. It is also a gray, but it has more bluish, almost blue-green in it. Let me hold them up so you can see the difference. And the colors. I really like this color. I think it could be used for a lot of different things. There you go. What do you think? I think that's really pretty. Also, if you're, a beige person, tan, vintage country mocha, always a good option. It probably is less wintry looking. So maybe for those of you who live in a warmer climate, this would be a better option. Cecil this is 40 count Cecil from Seraphim. One of my favorite fabrics. It has green, it has kind of a rusty pink in it, sometimes a little bit of blue. And I like these colors on there a lot. This next one is from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. It's 32 count Seaside, which is a blue with some tan, yellow, some hints of almost purple in there in certain places. I like that one too. Now I have Seaside in a 16 count Ada, but the color is quite a bit different. It's much lighter. I'm going to hold them up together so you can see the difference. It's quite a difference, huh? But I think it would still work. I should add that the white called for is 38.65, but I'm out of it, so I just added white. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that because it's like for the snowflakes and some of these little berries, and I think it would be okay if they were a little whiter. Not wider, but whiter. So I think it would work on the Ada Seaside also. But if you want something a little bit closer to the Seaside linen color, then, and I didn't name this, so don't blame me for this. This is 18 count Confederate gray. And that would be closer to the Seaside linen color. So there you have it. That is your chart of the week and your fabric inspiration for the week. Question for the week. Last week's question was, would you stitch a red sampler, and what red sampler would you stitch? This week's question is, what is your favorite red to stitch with? It can be a DMC, it can be a silk, it can be a cotton. Just what is your favorite red to stitch with? So, just a minute. My all-time favorite red to stitch with is a Gloriana silk called Poinsettia, followed closely by Belsoise Tulip. And then if I'm going to, my favorite DMC red is 3777. And in the cotton overdyes, I like Weeks Dye Works Cayenne or Gentle Arts Country Redwood. So there's all my favorite reds, all in one for you. But I'm curious as to what your favorite red is. So if you would like to share that with me, I would appreciate it. I don't know, did you notice my new opening? I've been trying to play around with improving my videos. Hopefully you consider that an improvement. I think my goal for this year for the videos is to be more consistent. So I'm going to try and film a couple, video a couple ahead, so that if I'm sick or I'm busy or for some reason can't film on Saturday. Like today I had to come in early to film because I'm sorry, I'm going to use film instead of video. It just comes off more naturally for me. But I mean video. Record. Maybe that's better. Anyway, Dan needs my car. His catalytic converter rusted out, and he's got to go out to the farm and hang some blinds for Abby. So he needs my car right after work, so I couldn't stay late and make the video after work, so I came in a little bit early to make it. So in cases like that, it would be nice to have a couple that I can just pull from the vault, so to speak, and pop in so that I stay consistent. And then I'd like to, grow the subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, because according to my analytics, most of you are not, I would sure appreciate it if you could subscribe and like and give a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Comments are always wonderful. All of these things help to bump me up in the, I don't know what you want to call it. Makes me more visible to everybody. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out with that, I would appreciate it. That's my goal for my videos. So consistency, maybe trying to make them a little bit less disorganized. I got to work on that one. Sorry. That one's going to be a tough one for me. And to increase my subscribers. So I would appreciate any and all assistance. What else do I want to talk about briefly? Plans for the weekend. I started taking down my Christmas stuff yesterday, so pretty much what I did was I just gathered everything into the library in piles. So all of the greenery's in a pile, and all of the snowmen are in a pile, and all of the, other decorative items are in a pile. Dan and I took the ornaments off the tree last night. He's going to take the tree down today, and then I'm going to clean because Reese is coming tomorrow to spend the night. Abby has her OB appointment on Monday morning at 8:30, so she usually comes into town and spends the night. So I need to get everything kind of clean because I've been sick, so it hasn't gotten cleaned. So I'm going to clean when I get home today and probably clean tomorrow. that'll probably take up pretty much, I'll be babysitting her because Abby actually has 3 appointments on Monday. So I'll probably be babysitting Reese for most of the day. And the weekend will then be over. It goes by so quickly. So that's my plans. I'll try and get a little stitching in there. I am currently working on Easter Jubilee. Is that the name of it? Is it Easter Jubilee? It's that book from... Hold on just a minute. We'll walk around here. I know it's here somewhere. Well, it's from With Thy Needle and Thread. And it's the Easter one with the 7 different pillows. I'm working on Easter. So, I'm almost done with the Easter one. Hopefully that will happen this weekend. And I want to try and get at least 3 of them done before Easter. I was walking around trying to put a new display on the front table. And I only have like 2 Easter things. So I figured maybe I should stitch those up and actually finish them. Finish them into pillows. So it's a little mini goal for myself. Get at least 3 of them finished, fully finished, before Easter. So that's what I'm going to do. Please share with me what your plans are for the weekend, maybe what you're stitching on. I'd appreciate that. Gives me something to read. And with that, I'm going to call this good. The shop needs to open in a few minutes, so I want to get this mess that I just made all cleaned up. And you have a great weekend. Get some stitching done. Take care till next time, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Take care. Bye.